Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Darren. Thanks for getting off the rips with me again. This is Coffee and Cards number 16. Wow. Moving on up. And, man, we have it so good in the hobby, but there is still a lot of lackluster offerings out there right now. I've got to admit it. Just not, this is personal preference, my opinion. We've had it good this year, but right now there's some lackluster offerings. I'm going to start with select football. I I think it's good if you like how it looks and you like die cuts and all that. That's cool, but I don't really care. I like die cuts, but not when they're like so prevalent in the product and kind of the main point of it. I mean, not the main point, but it's just like there's more die cuts than base. So, I mean, I guess it is. Um, and I think the NBA did it better, clearly. So, that's my opinion. Then you're like pricing it out, overpricing it. So I think NBA Select was probably the product of the year at retail by far, easily. Let me know what you think the product of the year is. Any format, whatever sport. I would go with Select for sure, NBA. And then Donruss Baseball, it's overpriced. I've heard people talking, and yeah, I agree. 175, even 150 is a bit much, I think, for a hobby. I would still not even probably buy it at 100, to be honest with you. I just don't. I'm not interested. If it's not licensed, then I guess I could care less about it. If you're gonna have fun with it and just rip it for a Paul Skeens or whatever, that's great. But yeah, pretty lackluster. And speaking of lackluster, man, oh man, I touched on this last week, but the restocks right now are just horrendous. I mean, come on. I went to Target this week, and I got to start getting some pictures of this stuff and some footage for you guys of my Target and Walmart. But Target just loaded up with Bowman Megas, and other than that, they had a bunch of like soccer and just not good offerings. I mean, they didn't even have Chrome on the shelf. Just a heaping pile of Bowman Megas. I'm telling you, it stole the show. Probably, I'm guessing 25 of them. I'm not even kidding. It took up most of the shelf. And yeah, still a little Series 2 hanging around, which was probably the best, honestly, probably the best buy. I would have bought that over anything there. Honestly, there was like a few hangers hanging. But Walmart, let me tell you about Walmart. They're worse. They are even worse. And I checked in last week, and it was both last week and this week. I checked in yesterday and last week. And I got there yesterday. It looked like almost nothing had changed. A little bit had been bought, but I don't think there was a restock yesterday, and it was bad the previous Thursday. I mean, most of the sports card were filled with Topps 2024 Series 1 and 2 super boxes, which I don't have a problem with, super boxes, but when you're filling the whole shelf with them, just trying to fill the shelf, and you got tins of basketball that have like the previous 4 years. I mean, I'm not buying that stuff. They did have some Series 2 blasters, and that was like okay. And then they had like some Series 1 2023. And I kind of thought about it. And I was like, no, nah, not going back to 2023 Series 1, I guess. I just didn't want to. But that might have been an okay buy. Like they had the hangers, and then they had some value packs on clearance. So honestly, that was probably the best buy there. Not much for anything else. Like NFL, NBA, good luck. Like I said, they had the tins, but just really bad on the restocks right now. I know it's the time of year thing, so I'm not really complaining. I'm just letting you know what's going on in my area and how I'm feeling about things right now. I think it's a great time to catch up on organizing, maybe getting some grading stuff ready. If you didn't take advantage of the NFL one, well, guess what? We're into August now, so there's a new PSA special, and it's for NBA stuff. So if you got NBA cards piling up, go ahead and see what you need to get graded for sure. I was bad last night. I opened a couple of select off camera. I'm going to tell you something. As much as I think you should film, mostly all your rips, it's nice not to once in a while. I'm just going to be real. And I'm always going to open off camera once in a while. Because, it's just nice to sit back and not really think too much about anything and talk. And, you can just go at your own pace. Nobody's watching it. You can really fully enjoy the rip. I do enjoy the rip on here too, obviously. But, pulled a really nice Wemby. I've got set up to get graded, tricolor. So, yeah. And a nice courtside Marcus Sasser. I mean, he's a decent player. But a courtside orange tectonic. I opened a couple hangers. I would have done a video, but I was lazy. I'll just put it that way. I got a lot of sun yesterday. I went to the water park, took a run. So I was like, I just want to rip a couple. I want to rip a couple on the couch, chill, let the fam cool me down. So I did. So I pulled that in a nice Wemby in perfect time because the PSA special this month is NBA cards. All you need is 10. So that's why we're going to rip a little bit more select here. See if I can maybe I can get another. I don't really need another card to send off, but if there's another card in here, then so be it. Like I said, this select has been so good to me. Couple good hangers I had last night. Pulled a few good rookies out of it. So, anyways, I'm hearing all this chatter about these first off the line downtowns for optic. It's crazy talk, like 20 in a case or something. So that's crazy. Let me know what you've heard about that too. So yeah, I love this select stuff. Like I said, probably my favorite product of the year. Definitely for basketball. Football, there's nothing I would place over it. Baseball, this is it for me. I think this has been the best one, just as far as like the hits go coming out. So, I don't know what I was doing there. Those aren't rookies. But yeah, I got a bunch of Wembys going into PSA. And some other cool stuff. I'm not going to show you and spoil it, but yes. So anyway, the optic, that's crazy, but I know it comes out today for hobby. I'm not going to buy any because it's going to be like outrageous. I think there's a time where I might start doing more hobby and making some bigger purchases, but for now I'm kind of sticking with retail-ish for the most part. I mean, if my restocks on my side of town are going to keep being crappy, even for NFL, and that's going to suck. I might have to start going to the Target across town because it actually has a bigger trading card section. I meant to get over there today. I still might, but I kind of want to golf too, so we'll see. I tell you, I could golf, and then I'll go to the restock. How about that? because golfing is more important than the restock. Unfortunately. Well, fortunately. Golf is better than cards for me, but I still love my cards. If you haven't checked out Topps Now, I really like Topps Now. I bought an Ellie pack of 10 cards because I had a discount with my Topps points. And then I just bought the new one of Jackson Holiday for his first home run. You can only buy it for 4 cards, so I bought one thing. And then they had like a Topps Now with a base relic and stuff. It was like $400 or $500, so I wasn't gonna do that. But I'm just shooting for like a parallel of him because you can get parallels. There's Grady Dick. And yeah, so still no chrome. Haven't bought any. Just waiting on my monsters. That's gonna be it for me. Like I said, I haven't really seen it in the wild. Like Walmart hasn't had it, and then Target had it, but not very much of it. But yeah, so waiting for Chrome. Still haven't opened it, and it's looked pretty cool and everything. So if you got the money for it, sure. Zion and a Kawhi Leonard. So nothing too much going on in that hanger, but that's all right. And the next thing is, what are cards going to be worth in 20 years? I think we think they're all overprinted to the moon and stuff, but are they? I mean, I don't know. If like Victor has a huge career, Ellie, Stroud, 10, 15 years down the road, are they going to be considered overprinted? Is the hobby going to be that great in 10 or 15 years? Like, are we going to have more people in the hobby to where, the print run now is going to hold up and those cards are going to be worth what they should be for a PSA 10? I don't know. I think it definitely depends on, the state of the hobby at that point. And if it's going strong, then I think your PSA 10s and whatnot are going to be worth what they should be and be valuable. If not, if the hobby's struggling, we might have a different conversation about, things being overprinted now and having a high population of PSA 10s and whatnot. So that'll be interesting, in the future to see how the hobby's going to hold up. I don't know. It's hard to say with everything going on. But yeah, don't let fear take advantage of you. It's easy to. There's a lot of fear in this world, fear mongering in the hobby as well. So, in the stock market, I think they kind of want to dull us down a little bit. So, don't be fooled. Stick to your guns in life. Listen to that gut ears, because, our head's not always right, unfortunately. So, see it for yourself, See it for yourself. And so, anyways, that's going to be all for Off the Rips today. I hope you enjoyed it. Just keep doing what you're doing in life. That's positive. Limit the negative. I'm still going strong. No alcohol for about 10 or 15 days now. 15 days. So it's been almost 2 full weeks. Actually, tonight it'd be 2 full weeks. So, or tomorrow morning, however you want to call it. But yeah, so celebrate for off the rips, staying sober. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks, like I said, for getting off the rips with me here on Hobby Talk number 16. Probably have another rip this weekend of some Series 2. See how that turns out, and life will be good. So keep at it in the hobby, guys and gals. Let me know what you're opening and what you pulled lately. So have a great weekend. Appreciate you.